صلوات. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. اللهم صل على محمد وآل محمد. عن جابر بن عبد الله الأنصاري عن فاطمة الزهراء عليه السلام بنت رسول الله صلى الله عليه وآله قال: سمعت فاطمة أنها قالت: دخل علي أبي رسول الله في بعض الأيام فقال: السلام عليك يا فاطمة. فقلت: عليك السلام. قال: إني أجد في بدني ضعفا. فقلت له: أعوذك بالله يا أبتاه من الضعف. فقال: يا فاطمة ائتيني بالكساء اليماني فغطيني به. فأتيته بالكساء اليماني فغطيته به، وصرت أنظر إليه وإذا وجهه يتلألأ كأنه البدر في ليلة تمامه وكماله. فما كانت إلا ساعة وإذا بولدي الحسن قد أقبل وقال: السلام عليك يا أماه. فقلت: وعليك السلام يا قرة عيني وثمرة فؤادي. فقال: يا أماه إني أشم عندك رائحة طيبة كأنها رائحة جدي رسول الله صلى الله عليه وآله. فقلت: نعم، إن جدك تحت الكساء. فأقبل الحسن نحو الكساء وقال: السلام عليك يا جداه يا رسول الله، أتأذن لي أن أدخل معك تحت الكساء؟ فقال: وعليك السلام يا ولدي ويا صاحب حوضي، قد أذنت لك. فدخل معه تحت الكساء. فما كانت إلا ساعة وإذا بولدي الحسين عليه السلام قد أقبل وقال: السلام عليك يا أماه. فقلت: وعليك السلام يا ولدي ويا قرة عيني وثمرة فؤادي. فقال لي: يا أماه إني أشم عندك رائحة طيبة كأنها رائحة جدي رسول الله. فقلت: نعم، إن جدك وقاك تحت الكساء. فدنا الحسين نحو الكساء وقال: السلام عليك يا جداه، السلام عليك يا من اختاره الله، أتأذن لي أن أكون معكم تحت الكساء؟ فقال: وعليك السلام يا ولدي ويا شافع أمتي، قد أذنت لك. فدخل معهما تحت الكساء. فأقبل عند ذلك أبو الحسن علي بن أبي طالب وقال: السلام عليك يا بنت رسول الله. فقلت: وعليك السلام يا أبا الحسن ويا أمير المؤمنين. فقال: يا فاطمة إني أشم عندك رائحة طيبة كأنها رائحة أخي وابن عمي رسول الله. فقلت: نعم، ها هو مع ولديك تحت الكساء. فأقبل علي نحو الكساء وقال: السلام عليك يا رسول الله، أتأذن لي أن أكون معكم تحت الكساء؟ فقال له: وعليك السلام يا أخي ويا وصي وخليفتي وصاحب لوائي، قد أذنت لك. فدخل علي تحت الكساء، ثم أتيت نحو الكساء وقلت: السلام عليك يا أبتاه يا رسول الله، أتأذن لي أن أكون معكم تحت الكساء؟ فقال: وعليك السلام يا بنتي ويا بضعتي، قد أذنت لك. فدخلت تحت الكساء، فلما اكتملنا جميعا تحت الكساء، أخذ أبي رسول الله بطرف الكساء وأومع بيده اليمنى إلى السماء وقال: اللهم إن هؤلاء أهل بيتي وخاصتي وهامتي، لحمهم لحمي ودمهم دمي، يؤلمني ما يؤلمهم ويحزنني ما يحزنهم. أنا حرب لمن حاربهم وسلم لمن سالمهم وعدو لمن عاداهم ومحب لمن أحبهم. إنهم مني وأنا منهم، فاجعل صلواتك وبركاتك ورحمتك وغفرانك ورضوانك علي وعليهم، وأذهب عنهم الرجس وطهرهم تطهيرا. فقال الله عز وجل: يا ملائكتي ويا سكان السماوات، إني ما خلقت سماء مبنيا ولا أرضا مدهيا ولا قمرا منيرا ولا شمسا مضيا ولا فلكا يدور ولا بحرا يجري ولا فلكا يسري، إلا في محبة هؤلاء الخمسة الذين هم تحت الكساء. فقال الأمين جبرائيل: يا ربي ومن تحت الكساء؟ فقال عز وجل: هم أهل بيت النبوة ومعدن الرسالة، هم فاطمة وأبوها وبعلها وبنوها. فقال جبرائيل: يا ربي أتأذن لي أن أهبط إلى الأرض لأكون معهم سادسا؟ فقال الله عز وجل: نعم، قد أذنت لك. فهبط الأمين جبرائيل وقال: السلام عليك يا رسول الله، العلي الأعلى يقرأك السلام ويخصك بالتحية والإكرام ويقول لك: وعزتي وجلالي إني ما خلقت سماء مبنيا ولا أرضا مدهيا ولا قمرا منيرا ولا شمسا مضيا ولا فلكا يدور ولا بحرا يجري ولا فلكا يسري، إلا لأجلكم ومحبتكم، وقد أذن لي أن أدخل معكم، فهل تأذن لي يا رسول الله؟ فقال رسول الله صلى الله عليه وآله: وعليك السلام يا أمين وحي الله، إنه نعم، قد أذنت لك. فدخل جبرائيل معنا تحت الكساء، فقال لأبي: إن الله قد أوحى إليكم يقول: إنما يريد الله ليذهب عنكم الرجس أهل البيت ويطهركم تطهيرا. فقال علي لأبي: يا رسول الله، أخبرني ما لجلوسنا هذا تحت الكساء من الفضل عند الله. فقال النبي صلى الله عليه وآله: والذي بعثني بالحق نبيا واصطفاني بالرسالة النجية، ما ذكر خبرنا هذا في محفل من محافل أهل الأرض وفيه جمع من شيعتنا ومحبينا إلا ونزلت عليهم الرحمة وهفت بهم الملائكة واستغفرت لهم إلى أن يتفرقوا. فقال علي عليه السلام: إذا والله فزنا وفاز شيعتنا ورب الكعبة. فقال أبي رسول الله صلى الله عليه وآله: يا علي، والذي بعثني بالحق نبيا واصطفاني بالرسالة النجية، ما ذكر خبرنا هذا في محفل من محافل أهل الأرض وفيه جمع من شيعتنا ومحبينا وفيه مهموم إلا وفرج الله همه ولا مغموم إلا وكشف الله غمه ولا طالب حاجة إلا وقضى الله حاجته. فقال علي عليه السلام: إذا والله فزنا وسعدنا وكذلك شيعتنا فازوا وسعدوا في الدنيا والآخرة ورب الكعبة برحمتك يا أرحم الراحمين. الفاتح.
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. ياسين والقرآن الحكيم إنك لمن المرسلين على صراط مستقيم تنزيل العزيز الرحيم لتنذر قوما ما أنذر آباؤهم فهم غافلون لقد حق القول على أكثرهم فهم لا يؤمنون إنا جعلنا في أعناقهم أغلالا فهي إلى الأذقان فهم مقمحون وجعلنا من بين أيديهم سدا ومن خلفهم سدا فأغشيناهم فهم لا يبصرون وسواء عليهم أنذرتهم أم لم تنذرهم لا يؤمنون إنما تنذر من اتبع ذكر وخشي الرحمن بالغيب فبشره بمغفرة وأجر كريم إنا نحن نحيي الموتى ونكتب ما قدموا وآثارهم وكل شيء أحصيناه في إمام مبين واضرب لهم مثلا أصحاب القرية إذ جاءها المرسلون إذ أرسلنا إليهم اثنين فكذبوهما فعززنا بثالث فقالوا إنا إليكم مرسلون قالوا ما أنتم إلا بشر مثلنا وما أنزل الرحمن من شيء إن أنتم إلا تكذبون. قالوا ربنا يعلم إنا إليكم لمرسلون وما علينا إلا البلاغ المبين. قالوا إنا تطيرنا بكم لئن لم تنتهوا لنرجمنكم وليمسنكم منا عذاب عليم. قالوا طائركم معكم أئن ذكرتم بل أنتم قوم مسرفون. وجاء من أقصى المدينة رجل يسعى قال يا قوم اتبعوا المرسلين اتبعوا من لا يسألكم أجرا وهم مهتدون. وما لي لأعبد الذي فطرني وإليه ترجعون. أتخذ من دونه آلهة إن يردني الرحمن بضر لا تغني عني شفاعتهم شيئا ولا ينقذون. إني إذا لفي ضلال مبين. إني آمنت بربكم فاسمعون. قيل ادخل الجنة قال يا ليت قومي يعلمون بما غفر لي ربي وجعلني من المكرمين. وما أنزلنا على قومه من بعده من جند من السماء وما كنا منزلين. إن كانت إلا صيحة واحدة فإذا هم خامدون. يا حسرة على العباد ما ياتيهم من رسول إلا كانوا به يستهزئون. ألم يروا كم أهلكنا قبلهم من القرون أنهم إليهم لا يرجعون. وإن كل لما جميع لدينا محضرون. وآية لهم الأرض الميتة أحييناها وأخرجنا منها حبا فمنه يأكلون. وجعلنا فيها جنات من نخيل وأناب وفجرنا فيها من العيون ليأكلوا من ثمره وما عملته أيديهم أفلا يشكرون. سبحان الذي خلق الأزواج كلها مما تنبت الأرض ومن أنفسهم ومما لا يعلمون. وآية لهم الليل نسلخ منه النهار فإذا هم مظلمون. والشمس تجري لمستقر لها ذلك تقدير العزيز العليم. والقمر قدرناه منازل حتى عاد كالأرجون القديم. لا الشمس ينبغي لها أن تدرك القمر ولا الليل سابق النهار وكل في فلك يسبحون. وآية لهم أنا حملنا ذريتهم في الفلك المشحون وخلقنا لهم من مثله ما يركبون. وإن نشأ نغرقهم فلا صريخ لهم ولا هم ينقذون إلا رحمة منا ومتاعا إلى حين. وإذا قيل لهم اتقوا ما بين أيديكم وما خلفكم لعلكم ترحمون. وما تأتيهم من آية من آيات ربهم إلا كانوا عنها مؤردين. وإذا قيل لهم أنفقوا مما رزقكم الله قال الذين كفروا للذين آمنوا أنطعم من لو يشاء الله أطعمه إن أنتم إلا في ضلال مبين. ويقولون متى هذا الوعد إن كنتم صادقين. ما ينظرون إلا صيحة واحدة تأخذهم وهم يخصمون فلا يستطيعون توصية ولا إلى أهلهم يرجعون. ونفخ في الصور فإذا هم من الأجداث إلى ربهم ينسلون. قالوا يا ويلنا من بعثنا من مرقدنا هذا ما وعد الرحمن وصدق المرسلون إن كانت إلا صيحة واحدة فإذا هم جميع لدينا محضرون فاليوم لا تظلم نفس شيئا ولا تجزون إلا ما كنتم تعملون إن أصحاب الجنة اليوم في شغل فاكهون هم وأزواجهم في ظلال على الأرائك متكئون لهم فيها فاكهة ولهم ما يدعون سلام قولا من رب رحيم وامتازوا اليوم أيها المجرمون ألم أحد إليكم يا بني آدم ألا تعبدوا الشيطان إنكم لكم عدو مبين وأن اعبدوني هذا صراط مستقيم ولقد أضل منكم جبلا كثيرا أفلم تكونوا تعقلون هذه جهنم التي كنتم توعدون اصلوها اليوم بما كنتم تكفرون اليوم تختم على أفواههم وتكلمنا أيديهم وتشهد أرجلهم بما كانوا يكسبون ولو نشاء لطمسنا على أعينهم فاستبقوا الصراط فأنى يبصرون ولو نشاء لمسخناهم على مكانتهم فما استطاعوا مضيا ولا يرجعون ومن نعمره ننكسه في خلق أفلا يأكلون وما علمناه شعر وما ينبغي له إن هو إلا ذكر وقرآن مبين لينذر من كان حيا ويحق القول على الكافرين أولم يروا أنا خلقنا لهم مما عملت أيدينا أنعاما فهم لها مالكون وظللناها لهم فمنها ركوبهم ومنها يأكلون ولهم فيها منافع ومشارب أفلا يشكرون واتخذوا من دون الله آلهة لعلهم ينصرون لا يستطيعون نصرهم وهم لهم جند محضرون فلا يحزنك قولهم إنا نعلم ما يسرون وما يعلنون أولم يرى الإنسان أنا خلقناهم من نطفة فإذا هو خصيم مبين وضرب لنا مثلا ونسي خلقه قال من يحيي العظام وهي رميم قل يحيي الذي أنشأها أول مرة وهو بكل خلق عليم الذي جعل لكم من الشجر الأخضر نارا فإذا أنتم منه توقدون أوليس الذي خلق السماوات والأرض بقادر على أن يخلق مثلهم بلى وهو الخلاق العليم إنما أمره إذا أراد شيئا أن يقول له كن فيكون فسبحان الذي بيده ملكوت كل شيء وإليه ترجعون صدق الله العلي العظيم سورة المباركة الفاتحة.
Yes? Oh, there we go. One more time, brothers and sisters, assalamu alaikum. On behalf of the entire community, I'd like to extend our heartiest congratulations and this auspicious occasion of the celebration of three holy figures. We're going to celebrate, inshallah, tonight our third Imam, Imam Hussain alayhi salam, our fourth Imam, Imam Zain al-Abideen alayhi salam, and Hazrat Abbas alayhi salam. Muhammad wa ali Muhammad, salawat. Allahumma salli ala. Inshallah, the program will run the program a little bit differently. I know it's unique and different than normal. Normally, we would have the conventional program where we have a Maulana do a majlis, and then we have the qasidas. But this time, inshallah, we're going to do something a little more interactive, and hopefully we'll get our younger people and our elder statesmen all involved in this as well. We'll try to play a little game, it'll be a bingo style game, and we'll pass out some cards, and the clues will all be about our Imams, inshallah. It'll be about the third Imam, the fourth Imam, and Hazrat Abbas. And I'll ask you to give me stories that you may know and ideas and other things that you may have about the clues that I mentioned. So, for example, if one of the clues may be about brotherhood, for example, I'd love to hear a story about brotherhood that involves Hazrat Imam Hussain or Hazrat Abbas or something like that. And it'll be interactive, and it will also include our sisters on the ladies' side. So if I may ask our brothers in the audio-video room to make sure that the ladies' microphone is on. If I say, can you help me make sure they turn the ladies' microphone on? The ladies will also be playing along with us at the same time. So my daughters and Sister Shabnam will help us coordinate on that side. And so the clues, some of the clues will be read there, some of the clues will be read here. And then we'll mix in a little bit of entertainment as well. We'll have some recitations. We'll do a small recitation about each personality. We will try to mix it up a little bit, and feel free to be as interactive as you desire, inshallah. And so I'm not going to call on you if you don't want to say something, but if you do want to say something, then please do engage and involve. With that, let's see. If we can turn on, let's see. Can you hear us on the lady side?
Yes, we can hear you.
Okay, perfect. Okay, so we'll start with a little recitation of remembering our Imams and Hazrat Abbas, inshallah, and then after that we'll start the game. So Muhammad wa ali Muhammad, salawat. And like I did in the past, we're trying really hard to help put the words and the translation of the words that I recite on the board. So you can follow along, you can recite along, you can do just read them, whatever you may. But you're more than welcome to participate as much as you can. We'll start with this first one that everybody's familiar with, that I've recited many a times. Muhammad wa ali Muhammad, salawat. Allah ek hai, Allah ek hai, Panjatan panch hai, Imam bara hai, Masoom 14 hai. Allah ek hai, Panjatan panch hai, Imam bara hai, Masoom 14 hai. One more time, please. Allah ek hai, Panjatan panch hai, Imam bara hai, Masoom 14 hai. Pehle Imam Ali hai, लक़ब जिनका मुर्तज़ा, और दूसरे हसन है, लक़ब जिनका मुजतबा, اور تیسرے حسین، اور تیسرے حسین شہنشاہ کربلا، ماں فاطمہ ہے جن کی لقب جن کا سیدہ، اللہ ایک ہے پنجتن پانچ ہے، معصوم 14 ہے، چوتھے امام علی ہے لقب زین العابدین، کہتے ہیں جن کو سید سجاد مومنین، اور ایک لقب ہے عابد بیمار و دل حزین، سجدوں سے جن کے اب بھی منور ہے یہ زمین، اللہ ایک ہے پنجتن امام سوم 14 ہے، and for our living imam inshallah. اور 12ویں امام زمانے کے تاجور، جو اپنے نام سے ہے پیغمبر کی یادگار، ایک وصف میں جو وصف خدا سے ہم کنار، پردے میں ہے امام تو پردے میں کردگار، اللہ ایک ہے پنجتن پانچ ہے، امام 12 ہے معصوم 14 ہے، محمد وآل محمد صلوات آل Muhammad. We'll do one more inshallah to remember Hazrat Abbas, if we can put the next one on. It's a short munajat, a few lines. We'll remember Hazrat Abbas, and many of you should be familiar with this one. You can join in as well, please. Muhammad wa ali Muhammad salawat. Muhammad. نام عباس وسیلہ ہے ہر دعا کے لیے، نام عباس وسیلہ ہے ہر دعا کے لیے، اس میں اعظم ہے یہ مومن کی التجا کے لیے، نام عباس وسیلہ ہے ہر دعا کے لیے، کوئی مانے یا نہ مانے ہے یہ ایمان میرا، نام عباس تو بخشش کا ہے سامان میرا، چشمہ فیض ہے، چشمہ فیض ہے یہ در ہر ایک گدا کے لیے، نام عباس وسیلہ ہے ہر دعا کے لیے، نام عباس وسیلہ، در پہ ایک بار جو آیا کبھی خالی نہ گیا، ہو کے مایوس کبھی کو یہ سوالی نہ گیا، दर खुला रहता है, दर खुला रहता है अब्बास का अता के लिए। नाम अब्बास वसीला है हर दुआ के लिए। नाम अब्बास के लिए। अफजल सलाम मुहम्मद वाल मुहम्मद, मुहम्मद वाल मुहम्मद सलावत। Okay, all right, so as I said, and trust me, I'm not doing all the recitation, so we'll have other people reciting as well. I know it'll get really boring really fast if it's just me. But, okay, as we had discussed, and Kumail, if I can get your help, please. We will have an interactive game. And if we can give everybody a card and a pen. Okay, so let's try to imagine a different environment, right? And we'll play this bingo game where we will call out some clues, like I said, and then with each clue, inshallah, we'll all be able to share and we'll all be able to join in as well, inshallah. And the goal, there will be winners. We'll have a winner from the men adults, and then we'll have the winner from our children, and then we'll have a winner from the ladies adults and a winner from the ladies children as well, right? So inshallah, we'll try this, and hopefully it's successful. We can do some more some other time. Okay. On the ladies' side, can you hear me? And if we can pass out the cards and the pens as well. Zain Ali, come here.
Yeah, we can hear you.
Here, hand these out to like the kids in the back, like Isa and them, and one for yourself.
Can you hear us? Hello? Hello?
Yes, we can hear you. Can you hear me? Yes?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, good. Thank you. Yeah. Okay, so Inaya, is that you?
Yes.
Okay. So do you want me to go first, or do you want to start first?
You can go first.
G?
You can go first.
Can you be a little bit louder?
You.
Okay. Use more than one word if possible. You can keep one, baby. Ayan, you went to Ayan? Okay. Hopefully we don't need reading glasses back there. We're good? Yeah? Okay. You can hang on to it if somebody else comes. You can give it to them. Okay. All right, so the goal, you guys know how to play bingo, right? 5 in a row. Either straight across, straight down, diagonal, 5 in a row. Okay, first person to get bingo, just yell bingo. And then we'll still keep going because otherwise the game will end very, very fast and then the program will be over. But we'll play along, okay? All right. Everybody has one? On the lady side, everybody has a card?
Yes.
Yes? Okay.
Yes.
Thank you. Thank you. Okay. Kumail, you're good there? You have a lot of games to play. Yes, if somebody else comes in, if you don't mind handing them out. Yeah? All right. Okay. So we'll start with... all right. So every word that I say will be on someone's card, but not necessarily on everyone's card, right? Just how normal bingo is played, right? Okay. I know all you guys in the back have played bingo before, for sure. These guys in the front is what I'm worried about. Right? You guys good? All right. All right. Here we go. The first word I'm going to recite, the first word I'm going to say is, and maybe somebody can give me, I'll give you a clue. So this dua became famous because Imam Hussain recited it multiple times, especially in Hajj. Dua Arafah. Very good. So if you have Dua Arafah, mark that off on your paper. Okay. Inaya, do you want to go next?
Yes, I'll go next.
Okay.
So the next one is, what is the birthplace of all three of the people we're celebrating today? Yes, Medina.
All right, Medina. Medina is the next one. Very cool. Show of hands. How many of us have been to Medina? Yes? Awesome. Inshallah, the rest of us who haven't been get a chance to go soon, inshallah. All right. Do you want me to go next, Inaya?
Yes.
Okay. All right. So the next clue that I have is Imam Hussain has many other names or many other titles. You know, we saw in this qasida that we were looking at, we saw Shahanshah Karbala is one of them. But a very famous one, anybody have an idea of what that name might be? Another name for Imam Hussain? Shabir, yeah, very good, very good. We have our own very Uncle Shabir sitting right here, mashallah. So if you have Shabir, mark that off, please. Okay, next. Inaya, you want to go next?
Okay, so the next one is the birth dates of the people we're celebrating. Does anyone know?
The actual
Correct,
birth dates
yeah.
of the people we're celebrating tonight.
Yeah. And the month. 3rd, 4th, 5th Shaban. Yeah,
3rd,
you're right.
4th, 5th Sha'ban. Very cool. By the way, tonight is the first night of Sha'ban. The moon was sighted, so the first night of Sha'ban is tonight, inshallah. Yeah, it's beautiful.
Papa, can you be louder, please?
Oh, okay. Tonight the moon was sighted, so it's the first night of Sha'ban, is what I said. Okay. All right. So, where is, somebody tell me, where is Imam Zainul Abideen buried? Where's, very good. On the women's side, we got that?
Yes.
Jannatul Baqi. Which city is Jannatul Baqi located in? Medina. That clue's already been told, that's why I said it. All right, awesome. Okay, your turn, Inaya.
Okay. So on the day of Ashura and during the Battle of Karbala, what was Hazrat Abbas's role? Yes, flag bearer.
Flag bearer, that's right, very cool. Flag bearer, awesome. All right, anybody getting close? Anybody has a 3 in a row going on? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. You got, just because you get bingo doesn't mean you can leave the room. You have to stay and play the rest of the game. Okay, Amar? All right. Yes. I mean, the goal is we're going to go through every clue. When you get your 5, you can tell me you got them. We can do up and down or diagonal. All right. Often, Hazrat Abbas was known as the moon of the Hashemites. Qamar Bani Hashim, that's very good. Qamar Bani Hashim, very good. 5, no. If you get 5 in a row. Either direction, up, down, or diagonal. Yeah? Okay. Inaya, your turn?
Okay, so the next one is a person who recited Adhan and Iqama in Imam Hussein's ear. He also put Imam Hussein in his lap and told the people to look at him and remember Imam Hussein. He was there for 7 years of Imam Hussein's life, and one of his most famous things was when he said, Husainu minni wa animan Hussein, which means Hussein is from me and I am from Hussein. Yes, Prophet Muhammad.
Prophet Muhammad. That's a very good story, mashallah. Thank you, Sumaya. Mashallah. Okay, so everybody has Prophet Muhammad on there. Okay, so this is a really good. Imam Zainul Abideen had, and I'm going to give this clue, but it's Imam Zainul Abideen's ring. So if you have a ring on there, it's yours. But there are two. It's said that there are 2 inscriptions on Imam Zainul Abideen's ring. And that the first says, my success is not but by Allah. And the second one says, you have known, therefore do. And those are the 2 inscriptions on Imam Zain al-Abideen's ring. And it shows how much the Imam depended on Allah for his affairs. Right? It shows that even the Imam, at the status of the Imam, at this high ma'asum that we have, that he still had these inscriptions on his ring, and he looked at his ring every day and reminded him of his dependence and reliance on Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. So who are we, right? Who are we when we so quickly blame Allah for things, or we so quickly give up on things when our Imams themselves are relying on them? So, alhamdulillah, if you have the ring on there, please mark that off as well. Okay. Your turn, Sumaya or Inaya?
Wait, we might have a bingo. We're checking.
Uh-oh. That's very quick. That sounds very, very shady over there on the women's side.
Okay, we have a bingo. We checked it.
Whoa! Salawat! Allahumma salli ala Muhammad wa ala Muhammad. All right, so we have, there's many ways that we can get involved and we can get active, right? And so we always are wondering, like, how is it that we can take this message of Imam Hussain and be able to use the learnings and what we learned from Imam Hussain and apply it to today, right? And there are many ways we can do that. But there's an organization that's here, and some of our brothers and sisters from this community are very active in that organization. And the organization is called Who's Hussain. And so Who's Hussain is on there. If you have Who's Hussain on there, mark that off. Always, let's try to find ways that we can take the message of Imam Hussain and be able to bring it back to our real life and our everyday life, right? And so that's one organization amongst many that we can help can do that. Okay.
Oh, we have another bingo.
Allahu Akbar. Allahumma salli ala. I feel like the cards on that side already have pre-populated bingos, huh?
Can you check?
All right. Inaya, do you have a clue or do you want me to keep going?
You can do one more.
Okay. All right. So, what is one of the most famous du'as that Imam Zain al-Abideen, that we've learned from Imam Zain al-Abideen? It teaches us how to operate in our daily lives. It teaches us how to treat one another. It teaches us how to be brothers and to sisters amongst each other. The dua is maqarim al-akhlaq. That clue is not on your bingo card. But which book is maqarim al-akhlaq found in? Sahifa Sajjadiyya, right? Sahifa Sajjadiyya, also known as Psalms of Islam. Fahim got a bingo. Allahumma salli ala Muhammad wa ala Muhammad. Awesome. Kumail has to verify your bingo, Fahim. Yeah, everything. That's awesome. Good job. All right. Hopefully we're learning something from it. Hopefully we're learning some few things and remembering some things. Everything we're talking about, we've heard so many times, right? It's not the first time we've mentioned the du'as, and not the first time we mentioned personalities, but hopefully it reminds us and awakens us a little bit more and brings us a little closer, right? Okay. Inaya, you want to do yours?
Yes, okay. So, this person would always help the poor of the city by giving them food and other necessities. And he wanted to make sure that every hungry person had food and every naked person had clothes and a shelter. And this is the father of Imam Hussain and Hazrat Abbas. Yes, Imam Ali.
Imam Ali, yes. Bingo over there. Was everybody bingo? Who was it? Farhan has it? Oh, very cool. Allahumma salli ala Muhammad wa ala Muhammad. All right, we have our first kid winner. And we have our adult winner in this room. Awesome. We'll keep going. That's very good. Okay. That was a really good clue. Let's get another one. The word shuja, what does that remind us of, or what does that tell us, huh? The word shuja, close, no? Bravery, courageousness, right? So somebody that's courageous, huh? Somebody give me a story. Maybe even somebody here. Any story. Yes, Ayan. Oh, bingo, Ayan, mashallah. That's awesome. Good job. You have to keep playing though, okay? All right. All right. Somebody tell me a story of courage. Anything that you remember from the stories. Yes, Ainali. Not about you, about Imam Hussain or Hazrat Abbas. Yes. Uh-huh. Here, come here. Sorry, I realize I have to turn on this mic. Oh my goodness, I apologize. Okay, just stand here while I figure out how to turn on this mic. Okay.
Okay, so Imam Sajjad, Imam Sajjad, he really wanted to battle in the Battle of Ashura. So he tried to pick up a sword, but he couldn't. But he still wanted to be really courageous, but he couldn't pick up the sword. Then Bibi Fatima, I think, Bibi Zainab told him that he's too sick and he can't fight. But he just kept trying, and then he finally had to go back.
Good job. Allahumma salli ala Muhammad wa ala Muhammad. All right, so that was courageous. Very good. That was very courageous of you too, Zainali, mashallah. Good job. All right. Inaya, do you have another one?
Yes. Okay. So this is one of the most important dates of Islam and one where all three of these people were present. It takes place during the month of Ramadan, the 10th to be exact. Does anyone know? Ramadan.
Muharram.
I was already thinking of Ramadan, guys.
Bingo?
Yes, Ashura.
Oh, Sean got a bingo too, mashallah. Ashura is that word. Sean got a bingo right there. Allahumma salli ala Muhammad wa ala Muhammad. Look at that. The bingos are rolling in, you guys. That's awesome. All right, here's a good one too. You remember the story? Let's see. Okay. Imam Zain al-Abideen, when he was asked about Karbala, and how deeply he was affected by Karbala to a point where he would frequently weep and he would cry all the time with the memory of those years and of those days. When he was asked about it, he's reported to have made a reference to a specific surah, Surah Yusuf in the Quran. And in Surah Yusuf, so the clue is Surah number 12, ayah number 84, 1284. And he said in the surah, Allah says that Jacob the prophet had 12 sons. Yeah? And God made one of them disappear. And from that one son out of 12 disappearing, Jacob's eyes turned white from constant weeping. Right? And his head turned gray out of sorrow, and his back became bent in the gloom, even though his son was actually alive. Right? His son was missing, but he was alive. And all that made Yaqub feel this way. So Imam Zain al-Abideen says, but I watched my father, and I watched my brother, and I watched my uncle, and I watched 17 members of my family slaughtered on the plains of Karbala. How can my sorrow come to an end? It's amazing, right? Like if we just spend a little bit of time thinking about everything that occurred there. Right? So the clue is Surah number 12, ayah number 84, and inshallah we'll remember that. Mustafa, you got mashallah, another bingo. Allahumma salli ala Muhammad wa ala Muhammad. So that surah and ayah number we should keep and remember what Yaqub went through. Uncle Murtaza also, mashallah, bingo. That's awesome. Okay. Who else? Sumaya, Inaya, you want to go again?
Yeah, we also had 4 more bingos. Just wanted to let you know.
4 more bingos. I don't know. All right, let's do this. Let's do 2 more clues real quick. And then we'll ask Faisal to come and recite a qasida for us. We'll take a little commercial break. And we'll finish up after that, inshallah. So 2 more clues. Inaya, you girls want to do one?
Okay, yeah. So this one's a short one, but it's something that Imam Zain al-Abideen was known for constantly doing. Yeah, they already got it. Worship.
Wait, what is it?
Worship.
Allahumma salli ala. One more. Okay, so one more. This is this clue is Hazrat Abbas saw his first. You got a bingo? All right, guys. All right, they bingo back there, mashallah. It's really awesome. Okay, So Hazrat Abbas saw his first battle when he was only 11. And this was the battle of Siffin. Very good, mashallah. One day, this story is actually very cool also. So one day, Hazrat Abbas appeared on the battle of Siffin. He appeared. He was disguised, he was masked, he was armored on the battlefield. When the Syrian fighter saw this masked person, he asked one of his 7 sons to go slay Hazrat Abbas. But Hazrat Abbas fought valiantly and proving his boldness and his strength. And he actually was able to defeat all of them. And he showed the might of his father, Hazrat Imam Ali ibn Abi Talib alayhi salam. Allahumma salli ala Muhammad wa ala Muhammad. So with the loud salawat, we'll welcome Faisal. Faisal will recite a qasida for us. I think we also have the words for on the board. And then after that, we'll continue the game. So loud salawat. Muhammad wa ala Muhammad, salawat.
أفضل الصلاة محمد وآل محمد وہ نور جس کو شہ مشرقین کہتے ہیں اسی کو نور خدا نور عین کہتے ہیں بکھر گیا جو وہی نور کائنات بنا سمٹ گیا جو اسی کو حسین کہتے ہیں اللہم صلی علی محمد ہم حسین والے ہیں 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 یہ ہماری قسمت ہے ہم حسین والے ہیں ہم حسین والے ہیں ہم حسین والے ہیں ہم حسین والے ہیں ہم نبی کے عاشق ہیں ہم علی کے دیوانے ہم نبی کے عاشق ہیں ہم علی کے دیوانے اور حسن سے نسبت ہے ہم حسین والے ہیں ہم حسین والے ہیں ہم سے فاطمہ زہرا کر چکی ہے ایک وعدہ ہم سے فاطمہ زہرا کر چکی ہے ایک وعدہ اب ہماری جنت ہے ہم حسین والے ہیں ہم حسین والے ہیں یا علی کی مدحت ہے یا حسین کا ماتم یا علی کی مدحت ہے یا حسین کا ماتم ہر نفس عبادت ہے ہم حسین والے ہیں ہم حسین والے ہیں ہم بتاتے دنیا کو हमसे पूछती दुनिया हम बताते दुनिया को हमसे पूछती दुनिया गम में कितनी लज़्ज़त है हम हुसैन वाले हैं हम हुसैन वाले हैं वाले हैं हम हुसैन वाले हैं अफ़्ज़लुस सलाम मुहम्मद वाले मुहम्मद
Ahsan, subhanallah, ahsan, jazakallah. Ahsan, Faisal, thank you, mashallah. All right, so after a short commercial break, we'll continue now with our game. We had a few people, Kumail, you're not doing your job, but a few people join us. Yes, please. behind you, Masam too. Suhail. He's distracted, mashallah. It's too much on his mind. Allah, mashallah.
Papa, can you be louder?
Can you hear me now?
Yes.
Okay. We're just waiting on Kumail to do his job. He's distracted, we know. Zain Ali, can you give Nabil one of those games? Right there? Back there. Can you see him? You can't see him. No, a game. The kids have one. All right. Okay, Inaya, do you want to go next or do you want me to go next? So for those of us that joined late, Mukaddabai, we are playing a bingo game today and we're learning about Imam Hussain, Imam Zain Abideen, Hazrat Abbas through clues and games. And so if we say a clue and if anybody has a story to add to say about the clue, please feel free to jump in and we'll try to make it as interactive. We've already had, I think, 12 bingos, so this is getting very expensive for the Jamaat, mashallah. But inshallah, we'll do a fundraising immediately after this, inshallah, to raise funds for this. All right, Inaya, are you girls going next?
Yeah, we'll go next.
Okay.
Okay, so this is one of the titles of Hazrat Abbas, and it means owner of virtue. Does anyone know what it is? Yeah, Abul Fadl.
Abul Fadl. Oh, Uncle Mahmood, bingo. Ahsan. You got another bingo, huh? Wow, we have the first two bingos. Oh, another bingo over there, Farhan.
We had someone over here get 2 bingos like 3 turns ago.
Oh my gosh, Jawad, Zaid, Jamil, everybody. Uncle Austin. Faisal, you can't get a bingo, you just recited. All right, this game is going much faster than I thought it would go, so eventually the people who don't have a bingo will have to give out the clues. Okay, I just have maybe a couple of more. But here's one. When Imam Zain al-Abideen was asked about, of all of the events that he witnessed there, that he participated in, he was asked which one was the one that was the most heart-wrenching and the most sad and the most he will remember. He repeated, Asham. Yeah, Asham. We have here Damascus. Sham, inshallah, may Allah give us the opportunity to do ziyarah in Sham. We get a chance to visit all the sites as well, inshallah. Okay, we just have a handful of clues left. Inaya, Sumaya, do you want to go next?
Yes, so this is a story that, personally, I've heard it in a lot of different lectures, but so there's this one time where Imam Hassan and Imam Hussain witnessed someone doing a certain task wrong. Yeah, they already got it. I'm going to finish.
Yeah, but finish the story so everybody can hear the story.
So Imam Hassan and Hussain witnessed this one man doing wudu wrong, and he was an elder. And instead of embarrassing the elder and telling him, "Hey, you did the wudu wrong," they instead decided to pretend to have an argument with each other or a discussion with each other about how to do wudu properly. And in doing so, the elderly man realized that he was doing wudu wrong, and he thanked them for showing him the proper way without embarrassing him.
MashaAllah, it's a good job. Inshallah, it's a good lesson for all of us good lesson for all of us as well. When we're trying to teach somebody a lesson, right? That sometimes we do it in a manner that we teach ourselves, and so somebody learns from the way we're teaching and we're learning ourselves. Huh? MashaAllah, we just said about 12 more bingos.
Yeah, us too. We had
Maybe
about,
is there
10.
anybody left that has not had a bingo? We have 2 or 3 people without a bingo. The people who don't get a bingo are going to recite qasida after this lecture. Muhammad, be ready. Katie, if you don't get a bingo, you have to recite qasida after. Oh my goodness. Also, Brother Khalil, Sister Sukaina asked if you can please make chai, so you'll have to go there pretty soon. All right, so I believe I have one more clue, Inaya. I don't know how many clues you have left.
There's like 4, I think.
Okay, so maybe I'm not keeping track. So do you want to do a couple more?
Okay. Do you want to do yours so we don't take yours?
Go ahead. Just do any that you see.
Okay. Okay. This is something that, well, it's a group that 5 people are in. 5 of our, yes. It's the Panjatan.
The Panjatan. No, the clue is the
We got a few
Panjatan.
more bingos.
Oh, look, bingo's
5
back there, mashallah. Good job. Here's a good story, actually. I just saw one that I haven't said yet. So you remember on the night of Ashura, you got another bingo, Ayan? Mashallah. On the night of Ashura, this Imam Hussain turned off the lights, right? Imam Hussain turned off the lights and turned off the candles, and he told his family and he told his companions that no judgment to anybody, right? No judgment. This war, this battle is my battle. This battle is my battle. This is not a battle for you, right? And he told his companions and his family members that you may leave. The companions can leave, right? And no one left, right? No one left. And so the clue on your card will say loyalty, because that showed the loyalty that the companions of Imam Hussain had to Imam Hussain. That even when he was giving them a chance with absolutely no judgment and be completely without anybody seeing them, they knew they were going to death, but they still stuck to them. Loyalty. Loyalty, oh, another bingo? Oh, mashallah. All right, so Ammar finally got a bingo, mashallah. That's good. Uncle Sajjad, mashallah. All right, last one I have, and then maybe you have one more, Inaya, but the last one I have, and then we'll close the program with another beautiful recitation, and that'll bring us to the end of our program. This one I have is this quality is very important that we all have, and that we all portray, and that we all have sabr within us. Patience, mashallah, patience. And no more sabr was shown than on the plains of Karbala and in the bazaar of Sham and in Medina, right? No more sabr was shown than there, and we should take that as a lesson to learn for ourselves, inshallah. More bingos in the back. Inaya, do you have one final clue, or can we close out?
We actually have 3.
Allahu Akbar. Okay. Go ahead, do the 3 of them.
Okay, before we say anything, we want to say we had like 4 people, I think, who have 3 bingos.
Okay. If you guys don't know, the goal of this was that everybody gets bingos, right? So that was the goal, and we, I think, succeeded. Okay, go ahead, finish the last 3 clues, and then we'll get ready for the final qasida recitation.
Okay, so first, this is something that during the events of Karbala, no one had. Water. Water,
that's right, water. Yeah, also remember, on the bingo card, there may be a picture of a flask, right? And that is to remind us of the flask that Imam Hussain, Imam Hazrat Abbas carried to get water for Bibi Sakina, right? Good job. Bingo. Okay, one more?
Okay, so the next one is Imam Hussain and Hazrat Abbas had a very special relationship. Does anyone know what relationship they had? Yeah, brother.
They're brothers. And Khalil finally, mashallah, got one. Yeah. Oh, Uncle Mahmoud, another. And remember the story of when Hazrat Abbas was martyred and Imam Hussain went to Hazrat Abbas, and the relationship and the love that Imam Hussain and Hazrat Abbas had for one another, that even on that day, Imam Hussain pleaded with Hazrat Abbas to call him brother, finally, right? To call him brother, because all this time Hazrat Abbas was calling him his Mawla. And it was not till that point that Imam Hussain urged him and convinced him and please begged him to finally call him his brother and let him be his brother on that day. MashaAllah. One last clue, Inaya?
Yes. We have a few people with 5 bingos. Okay, so our last one is one of the Usuluddin. And so does anyone remember the Usuluddin? Yes, the last one is Imamat.
Imamat, mashallah, very good.
Because our Usuluddin are Tawheed, Adalat, Nubuwwat, Imamat, and Qiyamah.
And one of the points of Imamat in this particular area, one of the reasons why we put Imamat on there is also to remember that the rightful Imam of that time and the rightful leader of that time was Imam Hussain. Imam Hussain, and the point of one of the points of the battle was because Yazid was forcing Imam Hussain to give bay'ah so that he can be the Khalifa, but Imam Hussain refused, right? Because the rightful Imam continues to be Imam Hussain, right? So with that, thank you so much for participating with a loud salawat. Thank you. I'd like to thank my daughters, mashallah, and my wife who put this whole thing together. All I had to do was read the clues, and mashallah, it worked out really well. Muhammad wa ali Muhammad salawat. Allahumma salli ala Muhammad wa ali Muhammad. So, in the spirit of all the beautiful recitations that we've had after mine, is that we're going to close, mashallah, with Zain, with Sean and Farhan, who have recited with us before, and they're going to recite here again and close us out for tonight. And then after that, I'll make some announcements just so that we're clear about following upcoming programs and stuff, inshallah. So with a loud salawat, let's welcome them to the table here. Muhammad wa ali Muhammad salawat.
Bawaze bulantar salawat. Assalamu alaikum everyone. आप सबको जश्न इमाम हुसैन, इमाम ज़ैन Abideen, or Hazrat Abbas बहुत बहुत मुबारक हो. I'm just going to be reciting a couple of qasidas on Imam Hussain really quickly, all right? Sorry, one more salawat. मेरे दिल की सदाया हुसैन, मेरे दिल की सदाया हुसैन, मेरे दिल की सदाया हुसैन, सबका हो मरहबाया हुसैन, मेरे दिल की सदाया हुसैन, सबका हो मरहबाया हुसैन, उसकी नस्ल में गैरत रहेगी जिसने कहा या हुसैन, मेरे दिल की सदाया हुसैन, मेरे दिल की सदाया हुसैन, मेरे दिल की सदाया हुसैन, सबका हो मरहबाया हुसैन, तकदीर ने करवट है ली बस एक ही रात में, ईमान का सूरज तलू फिर हो गया ज़ात में, खैमे के दर पर सर को झुका कर
حر نے کہا یا حسین میرے دل کی صدا یا حسین میرے دل کی صدا یا حسین میرے دل کی صدا یا حسین سب کا ہو مرحبا
یا حسین. ایک نور کی آمد ہوئی سجدے میں ہے سیدہ,
ہر دور کے یزید کا ہونے لگا خاتمہ,
کرب و بلا سے
آواز آئی لو آ گیا یا حسین میرے دل کی صدا یا حسین میرے دل کی صدا یا حسین میرے دل کی صدا یا حسین سب کا ہو مرحبا
یا حسین. وہ ہاتھ تو جہان میں پھرنا بیکاری ہوا,
اس ہاتھ پہ حلال کا اب رزق طاری ہوا,
سینے کے اوپر
جو ہاتھ سن لو کہنے لگا یا حسین میرے دل کی صدا یا حسین میرے دل کی صدا یا حسین میرے دل کی صدا یا حسین سب کا ہو مرحبا یا حسین.
مصروف ہوں میں شکر میں اب کوئی غم نہیں,
فطر اس کا تو سردار ہے اڑنے میں غم سر نہیں,
جبریل دیکھو
میرے پروں پر اب ہے لکھا یا حسین میرے دل کی صدا یا حسین میرے دل کی
صدا یا حسین
میرے دل کی صدا یا حسین سب کا ہو مرحبا یا حسین.
اس کی نسل میں
غیرت رہے گی جس نے کہا یا حسین میرے دل کی صدا یا حسین میرے دل کی صدا یا حسین میرے دل کی صدا یا حسین سب کا ہو مرحبا یا حسین.
One more salawat.
ہاں نہ پوچھئے کہ کیا حسین ہے نہ پوچھئے کہ کیا حسین ہے نہ پوچھئے کہ کیا
حسین ہے
کیا حسین ہے نہ پوچھئے کہ کیا حسین ہے نہ پوچھئے
کہ کیا حسین ہے
خدا کا دین نہ خدا
خدا کا دین نہ خدا
ہر ابتدا کے ابتدا کرم کی انتہا حسین ہے کرم کی انتہا حسین ہے کیا حسین ہے نہ پوچھئے
کہ کیا حسین ہے
نہ پوچھئے کہ
کیا حسین ہے
کیا حسین ہے نہ پوچھئے
کہ کیا حسین ہے
کرے جو کوئی غم سری کسی کی کیا مجال ہے.
جہان میں لحاظ سے حسین بے مثال ہے.
یہ ہو چکا ہے فیصلہ,
یہ ہو چکا ہے فیصلہ,
نہ کوئی دوسرا خدا, نہ کوئی دوسرا حسین ہے. نہ کوئی دوسرا حسین ہے. کیا حسین ہے نہ پوچھئے کہ کیا حسین ہے. نہ
پوچھئے کہ کیا حسین ہے, کیا حسین ہے, نہ پوچھئے کہ کیا حسین ہے.
ہے جس کی فکر کربلا, حسین وہ دماغ ہے.
پنجتن کی انجمن کا پانچواں چراغ ہے.
حسن کا پہلا ہم سفر,
حسن کا پہلا ہم سفر,
علی کا دوسرا پسر. پوچھئے کہ کیا حسین ہے, نہ پوچھئے کہ کیا حسین ہے. کیا حسین ہے نہ
پوچھئے کہ کیا حسین
ہے, نہ پوچھئے
کہ کیا حسین ہے.
حسین سے جو دور ہے وہ سب غموں سے چور ہے.
حسین کے جو پاس ہے غم جہاں سے دور ہے.
یہ دین جس کی دین ہے,
یہ دین جس کی دین ہے,
جو زندگی کا چین ہے, وہ سچا کافیہ حسین ہے. وہ سچا کافیہ حسین ہے. کیا حسین ہے نہ پوچھئے کہ کیا حسین ہے. نہ پوچھئے
کہ کیا حسین ہے, کیا حسین ہے, نہ پوچھئے کہ کیا حسین ہے.
قضا کے بعد پھر مجھے نہیں غیات مل گئی.
بشر سے عذاب سے مجھے نجات مل گئی.
سوال جب کیا گیا,
سوال جب کیا گیا,
ہے کون تیرا رہنما, تو میں نے کہہ دیا حسین ہے. تو میں نے کہہ دیا حسین ہے. کیا حسین ہے نہ پوچھئے کہ کیا حسین ہے. کیا حسین ہے نہ پوچھئے کہ کیا حسین ہے. سوال.
One more loud salawat for them, mashallah. Allahumma salli ala Muhammad wa ala Muhammad. For those of us that don't know Zain, Shan, and Farhan, please make sure you get to know them, mashallah. They're young men who are growing up in our community who recite so well, mashallah. We need to continue to encourage our young brothers and sisters to continue to recite, mashallah. With one more loud salawat to them. Muhammad wa ala Muhammad salawat. Muhammad. A few quick announcements before we end the night. Thank you again for participating in this program tonight. It was a new kind of program, and inshallah it was successful, and we'll try different other ways of interacting and becoming more engaging with the community, and we're open for all kinds of feedback and ideas. There's new ways of learning, and as long as we continue to learn and we continue to grow, I think all of that is very positive. So please give us your ideas. Asa. محمد وآل محمد صلوات اللهم صل على محمد وآل محمد. And none of it will be possible without all of your support and all of your participation and the support of our reciters, Faisal, young man, everybody here who's participating. Our sponsors, we can't thank our sponsors enough, mashallah, to allow us to have events like these as well. So thank you again very much. I want to one more time congratulate everybody on this auspicious occasion, on these events that we're celebrating these three great personalities today. May Allah give us a chance to do the ziyarah, to do their ziyarah. If we've been and if we haven't, then we get to go again, inshallah. Tonight, as I had said a little bit earlier, is the first night of Sha'ban. The moon was sighted tonight, so the first night of Sha'ban. That means that the 15th of Sha'ban will fall not this Saturday, but the Saturday after. I'm going to mess up the date. Is it the 24th or the 25th? Whatever that Saturday is, inshallah. 24th? Okay. So that Saturday, the 15th of Sha'ban falls on a Saturday night, which mashallah is very good, very auspicious. We will gather together to celebrate the birth of our living Imam, Imam Mahdi Sahib al-Zaman, Ajjalullahu ta'ala farajat. Allahumma salli ala Muhammad wa ala Muhammad. And on that night, we will also have the A'mal of the 15th of Sha'ban. So we ask and we urge everybody to please join and participate. We will do the A'mal together at the center. And so we ask if everybody can come and join us for that night, inshallah. So hopefully we'll see you there. We also wanted to, I know there was an email sent about this, but it's also always good to remember our youngsters who are growing up and getting engaged. We had the great news of Brother Adam Jivraj, his engagement to Sister Dr. Bushra Anis. And with a loud salawat, we congratulate the parents of Adam and the parents of Dr. Bushra as well. Muhammad wa ali Muhammad salawat. Congratulations, Muhammad and Yasmin Bhai, inshallah. Wa ali Muhammad. So the program tonight, we have dinner will be served after the program, of course. There's also a ice cream sundaes that we can make on the side after, so it's all there as well. But make sure, please, youngsters, eat dinner first and then have ice cream after, inshallah. So please, let's, earlier today we recited Surah Yasin. Let's remember all of those that were here with us and celebrate these occasions in the last few years that are not here today. Remember all of our family members that are no longer here with Surah Al-Mubarakatil Fatiha. Also, let's remember those in our community that are not well, in our families that are not well. Let's remember our brothers and sisters in Palestine. Let's remember our brothers and sisters in need all over the world, and those close to home as well, with 5 times Amma Yujibu. Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim. Amma Yujib. ويكشف السوء أما يجيب المضطر إذا دعاه 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 ويكشف السوء اللهم صل على محمد وآل محمد. We'll close the program with ziyarah and then spend some time outside, inshallah, celebrating the event. Ziyarah.
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم السلام عليك يا أبا عبد الله السلام عليك يا ابن رسول الله السلام عليك يا خديجة الكبرى السلام عليك يا أمير المؤمنين السلام عليك يا فاطمة الزهراء سيدة نساء العالمين السلام على الحسين وعلى علي ابن الحسين وعلى أولاد الحسين وعلى أصحاب الحسين جميعا ورحمة الله وبركاته السلام عليك يا مولى ابن مولى. السلام عليك يا غريب الغرباء. السلطان أبا الحسن مولى علي بن موسى الرضا وشفينا وشفيع والدي في يوم الجزاء ورحمة الله وبركاته. السلام عليك يا صاحب الزمان. الأمان الأمان الأمان. السلام عليك يا خليفة الرحمن. السلام عليك يا شريك القرآن. السلام عليك يا كعبة الإيمان. السلام عليك يا إمام الإنس والجان. أجل الله فرجك وسهل الله تعالى محرجك وظهور الأمر ورحمة الله وبركاته.
بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. اللهم كل وليك حجتنا الحسن صلواتك عليه وعلى آبائه في هذه الساعة وفي كل ساعة وليا وحافظا وقائدا وناصرا ودليلا وعينا حتى تسكنه الزكاة ومتوتئ فيها طويلا رحمتك يا أرحم الراحمين.
صل على محمد وآل محمد.